Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Prem and Proper YouTube channel. So I am a little bit too excited about this video because I am finally sharing my recipe for my green pepper sauce. So this is a recipe that I received a lot of requests for last year. And I really wanted to be sure that I put something out there that you all would really love. I also wanted it to be different and, top notch. I didn't want it to be the same as what is already out there. So over the last few months, I have been perfecting my green chili sauce, and I think y'all will be very impressed. So let's go ahead and get this thing started with. So I am sharing two secret ingredients for green chili sauce, so green pepper sauce or green chili sauce. And so if you don't watch the whole video, you will not see these secret ingredients. I also will not be putting them in the description because I want you all to watch this video and find out for yourself. So let's go ahead and get started. I will put all the other ingredients in the description box, and I will go over some tips and tricks as I go along. So for green pepper sauce, you need to use a lot of green ingredients, vegetables, herbs, and you also need to use more of hot green peppers as opposed to mild ones. So some examples of hot green peppers are jalapeno peppers, the long green hot pepper, or the serranos, and some mild ones are like the banana peppers. So you want to have a mix of them. So about 2/3 of your peppers should be on the hot side and 1/3 can be on the mild side. Some other green ingredients you will need are green bell peppers, some green onions or scallions. You will also need some basil, and I use the Taiwanese basil, but you can also use the Thai kind or regular basil. You need some parsley. You will also need some shrimp flavored Maggi or another brand that you have. You will need some yellow onions or white onions, some ginger, some garlic. You will need some oil to fry your green pepper sauce. You will need some cold pressed coconut oil, and you will need some salt to taste. So as you can see, I have cut up all of my ingredients so that when I blend them up, it's easier for everything to blend together. Another tip for making the green pepper sauce is to save the seeds of the sweet green bell peppers so that you add the seeds into the sauce later on towards the end to give it some more texture. So as you know, this is sweet bell peppers, so the seeds are not spicy at all. But if you save it and put it in your green pepper sauce later on, it just adds some texture to your green pepper sauce. If you would like your green pepper sauce to be a little bit more spicy as well as add some more texture to your sauce, then you can also save the seeds from the jalapeno pepper and add that in later on. So here's another tip for you all on green peppers. If you're going to use the poblano or the Anaheim peppers, so the Anaheim peppers is also called the California peppers. If you're going to use either of these two in your peppers, I will suggest that you remove the seeds out of those and don't use them in your green chili sauce, since those tend to have a little bit of bitter taste in the seeds. You don't really want that kind of flavor in your green chili sauce. But I do like that the poblano is very green, so it adds more greenness. It gives you more color to your green chili sauce if that's what you're going for. So now that I am done cutting up all my ingredients, I'm going to go ahead and blend everything up. And because I do want some texture in my sauce, I'm going to use the pulse feature on my blender to blend it up. I'm going to blend everything up using 1 cup of oil. I'm not putting any water in this at all so that this can fry well. And ooh, that hot pepper went in my eyes and it burned. It burned really badly. You most likely will not be able to blend all your ingredients in one go. So it's fine if you have to do them in 2 or 3 batches. Once you do the first one and it goes down a bit, you can add some more ingredients and just pour everything into a bowl when you're done and just mix everything up. Now that everything is blended up, I'm going to add 1 cup of oil into my pot and start making my green chili sauce. So my first secret ingredient is momone. Momone is also known as cured fish. And as some of you may know, momone is like the secret weapon that takes a lot of Ghanaian dishes to the next level. So all the juices from our fish are going to be released into the oil, and that's what is going to take your green pepper sauce to the next level. So I let my momone fry in my oil for about 7 minutes or so before I poured in my blended ingredients. So you want to keep your heat at a medium level so that your green chili pepper does not splash all over the place. And you want to keep stirring every now and then so that it doesn't get burned. You need a lot of oil to make your green chili sauce. The oil will help with the frying. It will let it cook faster, as well as help your green chili sauce to last longer, so it will preserve it and prevent it from going bad sooner. So if you use enough oil and you really fry your sauce very well, you can leave your green chili sauce unrefrigerated and it will still be good for, I would say, up to 3 months. So 2 to 3 months, it will still be good. But I usually just keep my sauces refrigerated because we don't eat it that often, or I will make a lot of it. So if you're not going to eat it as often, it's just best to keep it refrigerated. So next, I'm going to put 3 tablespoons of the cold pressed coconut oil into my green chili sauce. The coconut oil is not only going to make your green pepper sauce smell good, but it's also going to add some flavor to it. All right, guys, so I am finally ready to share my second secret ingredient, and that is chicken broth. So this is not chicken broth that I bought from the store in a can. This is chicken broth that I made at home using spices and flavors that I like. And so if you would like to know how to get the best chicken broth, then make sure you check out my video on how I season and steam fresh chicken. I will put a link to that video in the description below. So just imagine having this tasty and flavorful chicken broth in your green chili sauce. It absolutely takes your green chili sauce to the next level. So honestly, guys, I hesitated sharing this recipe with you all because it came out so good. I felt like I needed to put a patent on this recipe, but I love you all, and so I'm sharing it with you all, and I hope you guys will actually try this recipe. So after I put in my chicken broth, I actually let my green chili sauce cook a little bit, and I tasted it to make sure that, it's not too salty or anything from my chicken broth before I went ahead and added my shrimp flavored Maggi cube into my sauce. At this point, I also went ahead and added the seeds from my peppers that I saved earlier on, and then I checked to see if I needed any salt. I only used about a teaspoon of salt in my sauce. So a final step for my green chili sauce is that I chopped up into really tiny pieces another sweet green bell pepper, and I put this into my green pepper sauce. So here are a few things that this would do to your sauce. It will add some more texture. It will add some more flavor, but it will also reduce the spiciness of your green chili sauce if you find that it's too spicy or way spicy than you will like it. I did this because my husband does not like sauces that are too spicy, and so I wanted to bring that heat down a little bit. That's why I added this, but I also added texture and I added more flavor, and it came out just amazing. Let me tell you, my husband does not like hot peppers or sauces that are too spicy because his tummy just can't take it. But after he tried this sauce, even though I thought it was hot to the to the level that I wanted, he asked for more. He licked his plate and he asked for more, y'all. So I promise you, this green chili sauce is just amazing. It was just so good and so perfect. I wouldn't change a thing about how I made this green chili sauce. So we went ahead and enjoyed our green chili sauce with some fried yams. And it was just so amazing, guys. It was so good. The next day, we had our green chili sauce with some benku and some of the fried fish that I recently shared the recipe to. Guys, I hope you will try this recipe. I hope you will come back and leave me some comments and let me know how yours turned out. If this is your first time on our channel, or if you have never tried any of my recipes, this is the recipe that you want to try. If you want to impress your family, your friends, you could even make some of this and give it out as a gift. So I stored my green chili sauce in these mason jars. I'm going to put the big one in the refrigerator, and the other one that we're going to start eating, I'll leave it out. Thanks so much for watching this video. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. And I hope you will share this recipe with someone who would love it. Bye, guys.